Welcome back, students. So in this video we'll be doing question number 3 and 4. So this is a question given, okay? We're asked to find the LCM HCF, and it actually follows the same method as the previous question. So we'll just straight away start with it, okay? I don't think this requires much explanation. So we just ask we'll first find with the HCF, okay? So you take the prime factorization of all these three numbers. The easiest to work with, these are all just easy numbers, so it's nothing but 2 into 2 gives you 4, 4 into 3 gives you 12, so 2 and 3 are both prime factorization, so 2 squared into 3. Now when we talk about 15, 5 into 3, these are both prime numbers, so you can stop there. The same goes for 7 into 3. Clear? So this is the prime factorization of 12, 15 and 21. So the HCF is actually the common number, okay, and the number that appears in all of these three numbers, from all of these three numbers, is actually 3. So the HCF is going to be 3. The LCM, like we discussed earlier, we'll only have to consider the highest power. So obviously here we have to consider 2 squared, that's the highest power, and then 3 appears in all of this. So don't write it as 3 into 3 into 3, okay? It's completely wrong. We're only asked to take one number which occurs and which is the highest power, okay? We'll only consider the prime number which has the highest power, so it's just going to be 3 alone, and then you have 5 into 7. So the LCM of all these numbers is going to be 420. Okay, 4 into 3, 12. 12 into 5 gives you 60, and 60 into 7 is 420. Okay, so quickly moving on with the next question. This is an easy one. 17 is a prime number in itself. 23 is also a prime number itself. 23 and 29, these are all prime numbers. Okay, are all prime numbers. So obviously in order to get 17, you can write it as 17 into 1. 23 into 1, it's not necessary, okay? This is not how you actually, okay, never mind. But these are all prime numbers. So the HCF, the common factor between all of this, okay, it's not going to be 0, okay? Don't make that mistake. The HCF common factor is going to be 1, because 1 is a multiple. You can always multiply 1 into 17 gives you 17, 1 into 3 is 23, 1 into 29 gives you 29. So the HCF would be 1 for these numbers. Now when we talk about the LCM, we'll have to just directly take it as 23 into 29. So the LCM for all these three numbers is going to be 11,339. Okay, you just be careful when you do prime factorization. When you multiply, first work with two numbers alone, okay? So I'll first take 17 and 23. So 17 into 1 gives you, 17 into 3 is 21, so 1 goes there, 2 will be left there. 3 into 1 gives you 5. Now 7 into 2 gives you 14, okay? So 7 into 4 gives you 14, you'll be left at 1. 2 into 1, 3. So it's going to be 391 into 29. So 9 times 9, 9. 9 times 9 is 81, 8. 9 times 3 is 27, 27 plus 8 gives you 35. Then 2 times 1, 2 times 9 is 18, 3 times 2 is 6, 7. So you're left with 9, 3, 3 and 11, okay? So you can just take the multiplication, do it slowly, okay? Make sure you don't make any mistakes, okay? It's a fairly easy question. So next we have this, okay? So we'll first begin by taking the prime factorization of 8. It's nothing but 2 into 2 into 2, which is 2 cubed. Next with 9, which is going to be 3 square, fairly easy, right? And 5, 25 is nothing but 5 square. So if you take the HCF, 2 is not there for all, 3 is also not there, 5 is not there, so obviously the HCF is nothing but 1. And when we talk about the LCM, we'll have to take the product of all of that. So it's going to be this 3 square into 5 square. So 8 into 9 is 72 into 25 will give you about 1,800, okay? So this is the LCM of 8, 9 and 25. All right, so next question, okay, this is again a very simple question. So we already have the HCF, okay? The HCF of 306 and 657 is equal to 9. All right, so this is the common factor. All right, so when you take LCM, well, first let's take the prime factorization of 106. Since 9 is the common or it's the common factor, so you can always multiply this with 9, okay? And you just see 9 times 3 gives you 27, and 9 times 4 gives you 306. So 9 into 34 actually gives you 34. In the same case, 657, okay? Obviously 9 is not a prime factor, okay? But for 9 in order to make it easier for us. So 9 times 7, 9 times 7 is 63, and 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, all right. So over here, I think you can straight away write it as 3 square into 2 into 17. And I think we cannot proceed further with this number because 73 is a prime number again. So this is the prime factorization of 306. So from here you can write it as 3 square into 73. So from that, this is how they got the HCF, okay? Because from here, if you look at this, the HCF of 306 and 657 is going to be 9, right? Next, let's work with the LCM. Therefore, the LCM of 306 and 657 is going to be 3 square into 2 into 17 into 73. All right, so this would be 9 into 2 would give me 18, 18 into 17. So finally you'll be getting this as 22,338. Okay, so 17 into 2 into 9 into 73 is 22,338. Okay, so with this we shall end the video here. If there's any, or if there's an easier step of solving these questions, you can always write down in the comment section below. Okay, well, thank you.